Okay, hi everybody and welcome back to a bit of a spontaneous video. I'm going to be doing a little unboxing of my new B-Grip EVO. Without going and being incredibly boring, this is a grip for your digital camera. The idea behind this is rather than having to put it away in a pouch all the time, you can, as being so lovely modelled here, hang it on your belt effectively. Comes with the belt, so it's not like you've got to supply a belt, which is pretty nice. Now I bought this for when I'm out and about at, air shows or other places that I like to go, and I don't want to keep putting my camera away. You see, the problem I have with my bag, in fact, I'll show you my bag. My bag. It's a lovely bag, really good for storing the camera, but when I have my larger lens, I can't fit it in the bag. So I have to take this lens off and put the shorter lens on to get the camera in the bag. Now, with the introduction of this, I should be able to, quite simply, just put the lens on the camera and hang it on my side. Now it's not a perfect solution because you're going to be leaving your camera exposed, but I quite like it. So let's take a look anyway. So, on the front, we've got specs. Well, not specs, but the actual item. Not really specs to something that's made of plastic and metal, are there? We've got on the side here, we've got a lovely little bit that talks about it and how it's solid and ergonomic and has a quick release. We'll find out about that in a bit. And on this side, we've got it in a whole different variety of languages. Yay! Very important to note, it was made in Italy. Hope you can read that. I don't know if that's good or not. It does come with an extended 5-year warranty. Warranties are always good. Now it's worth pointing out, up the top here it does say 8 kilos. If your camera weighs more than 8 kilos, then I would probably suggest that you get a new camera, really, because if you've got 8 kilos, that lens is probably about 6 foot long, and it might as well just be called a telescope. On the back, we've got a few more interesting features. So key ones to notice are it has a dual locking system so that you don't drop your camera. You've got the 1/4 inch universal screw, which is what basically every camera that's got its worth its weight uses, I guess. Shows you the actual body of the unit itself, and down here it gives you some examples of how you may use it. Now, this can be paired with some other accessories by B-Grip, but I'm only going to be using this one. As an example, if you wanted to, you can hang it on your person, referring to the chest area. You can obviously hang it on your belt, or you may want to hang it on a strap that you can get on a bag. Alternatively, there is also a hand strap available, though why you would need a hand strap when you're already holding your camera, I do not know, but that's besides the point. Outside of that, I don't see anything of huge excitement on here, so let's open her up. Of course, the tops are sealed with plastic, a bit of cello tape, so let's get that open. Open up the cello tape. Now I bought this from Amazon, and it came just under £30 including delivery. So it seems quite reasonably priced. It does go up and down a little bit depending on where you're buying it from. And it's worth pointing out that there are alternative manufacturers that do this. But I just quite liked the look of this one. I liked the size that it protrudes from beneath. Probably easier in this picture for you to see. Beneath the actual camera to give it a bit of protection so it's not banging on your leg constantly. It's got something a bit safer to rest on. Okay, so here we go. So putting out the top, it all comes out in a single piece, which is always nice. And to go with a single piece, we have a single set of instructions. Now, the top set of instructions are in Italian, which makes sense. The second set are in English. To get the best performance from your B-Grip, please read the following instructions carefully. B-Grip is an international patent pending product made in Italy by CP Tech. Fair enough. And that's enough of that. Here's the unit itself. Now straight off the bat, it's solid. I can feel that it's, nice thick plastic, but it's definitely very plasticky. And I'd kind of expect that anyway. So let's take these elastic bands off and see what we've got. There's one. And there is two. So, unrolling, ta-da! So the unit itself comes in 3 pieces. This small base. This will attach to your camera, evident from the screw, and it will just be left underneath. You've then got this piece here. This is the main unit itself. And this will hang on your person like this. And then when you want your camera, you will effectively just, hopefully the right way around, that makes things a lot easier, you'll be able to just slide it in. Or not in my case. Why not in my case? Is it because of the fact that I haven't engaged a security lock or something? Very confused. Really should read instructions. What's this do? I've got no idea what I'm doing. I don't know if it shows. Right, so go like that, and then hopefully that will just be able to ping in, unless I'm misunderstanding something. Right, there we go. God, that was a faff, wasn't it? So, point is, camera's attached to this. To get it out, you need to use this part here. See that? It just comes away like that. When you've got it in your belt, this little bit of plastic on the top, and make sure you can see this. See that? See that? See that? See that? Come on, camera, focus on me. Whoa, there we go. That's better. See that? See that? If you put it like that, the unit can stand upright. And in standing upright, you can remove this piece of plastic. See how when I do that? I can take it out. Now, if you have it like that, see, not like that, this bit will not fit in there. Why? Because this bit of plastic is down. This is directly attached to the arm. I cannot get it out of the way because of this bit of safety plastic. As soon as I flick it and lift, it will go flat. My camera pops in. I can release, it's down. To make sure it's extra secure, I go like that, and now I cannot release it. See that? Simple as that. Now the belt, which we've got here, is pretty bog standard. It's a good size, it's a good solid material, and the clamping force is really nice and strong. It comes with a level of adjustment, and all you do, as you would expect, eventually anyway, is feed the strap through the back. Now, oops. Now this is obviously designed to be a tight fit onto this strap. Dependent on how you would use something like this, i.e. if you were just using it in a home studio environment, you probably could get away with a regular belt. But as you can see, that fits through there. It's a nice tight fit on the back. Let me show you the back. I don't know if you can see that particularly. We tilt up a little bit. There we go. So you've got these grooves on here for reinforcement purposes. You've got plenty of ventilation underneath. So obviously you're not going to get mass sweaty leg patch. I know you're all very worried about that. And then the strap itself feeds through there. What I like about this so far is, like I say, the solid feel. I know it's plastic, but that's easily a couple mil thick. That is not going to break in a hurry. You have to put some serious force into that. And then other than that, one of the things I also like is this rubberized material here. I know you get it on a lot of products these days, that's obvious, but I like the fact that with this at least, it's got a really nice solid feel to it. And that is stuck down ridiculously well. Now let me just take this bit out again, as you can see. Just flick that, and that pulls out. Obviously easier when you've got a camera attached, but I'm using mine. And then on the back, we've got a lovely pair of legs. I've got no idea what they are for. I assume they're for something specific, but I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to end that there. I'm going to get my camera on it, and then I'll take some photos once I've attached the camera. Okay, so that's me taking the camera off the belt one-handed. Bit tricky, but now you can see some stills just with the camera around me. And you know, I'm quite liking this. It's a nice solid feel, but it holds it far enough away that I don't feel my movement is impacted. Now a little flap I couldn't work out before, that's a stand to support the camera. The only problem I found is my little lens is just a bit too short. But other than that, I think this is a solid unit. Anyway, that's enough about that, and I'll see you all later. Ta-ra!